Hey guys, hope you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is V, and for today's video, I am watching Breaking Bad Season 4, Episode 3, Open House. It just feels like everyone's story is such a mess, so I'm just gonna go with the flow this episode. We're gonna see it unfold. I really have no idea what open house could mean other than they're looking to buy property. So maybe because Skylar can't buy the car wash, she's like, we're gonna buy houses? We're gonna become landlords? I don't know. I feel like that's not good for money laundering, and really get more into the show if that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have also experienced it, if not all of you, because this is a really heavy show. And yeah, we're gonna see how this is going. I don't know how it's gonna unfold, but you guys are gonna join me for this. If you're interested in supporting the channel and want to watch this episode along with me in a full-length reaction format, be sure to check out my Patreon. I'll be linking that down below in the description. So without further ado, let's get into Breaking Bad Season 4, Episode 3, Open House. Is that still just Gail's coffee? Can you imagine? He's been like dead for a week, still using his coffee. Oh, it is! Look at him! He's reminiscing about Gail. Great mind taken. Oh wow. He got a rush of emotion right there. Security cameras. I was wondering why they didn't just have security cameras in the lab this whole time. They're always going to be watched. And it follows him? It's motion tracking. That or someone has like a controller and they're like, their whole job is just to watch Walter with a piece of machinery. He's angry. I wonder how things with Mike are gonna be now.
What is going on with you? I've left you like 23 messages. And?
What? It's clearly urgent.
Why are you doing... Oh, Jesus. I'm coming in. Exactly what happened? Are you in danger? Walt.
Yes.
Let's just say that I have a hell of a lot more on my mind than thinking about buying a damn car wash.
Just start with being honest. Dishonesty got you into all of this. Just be honest with her.
Then we go to the police. We tell them everything. You're a drug dealer.
Yes, because they're gonna love that.
You keep saying that word, danger. I said things were complicated.
I flew off the handle when I saw that.
He is in danger. He is doing anything to avoid being honest. I know he's trying to keep her safe.
An argument with a coworker in this bar, and we were discussing, and it got heated and out of control, and he hit me. And I didn't retaliate because he's a much older man.
Much older man that can beat your ass.
So you're okay?
She's genuinely concerned. Just
Really?
be honest with her. Yes. Look at her face. She's worried about you, Walt.
We were able to clear the air and, you know, mutual respect.
It wasn't. No, that's not what happened.
If things do get dangerous, promise me.
Absolutely.
They have been dangerous. He's just not being honest. Oh, Marie's here with the physical therapist, drinking wine. Oh, this is the open house.
Hi there.
I'm sorry. I thought that was the physical therapist. I didn't really pay attention.
I think we can help you out there.
I didn't pay attention who the physical therapist was, I guess. I just assumed because they're in the house.
Very open.
She's looking
I
to
agree,
move
it
out?
flows. Michael Kilborn.
Tori Costner.
It's nice to meet you.
What is this? Random name.
I see you're married.
No, divorced. Old habits.
Any children?
A little boy. He tests very highly. But that whole right brain, left brain, you want those in balance. You said the casita has plumbing?
Well, it's pipe fitted for a quarter bath, so...
This could work.
So they're going to move from their old house into this one. And Hank's gonna go over there.
Hell, that's a doctor's plan to get her patients at ease.
Hello?
Did Hank get addicted to porn? He's in such a hole that he got addicted?
I had to go to 3 different places to get the moisturizer that you like, but I got that.
Ew.
And I got the complete encyclopedia to fantasy football.
She is doing so much for him.
Maria, I said
Rankins.
Cheetos. I must have said Cheetos like 10 times. You need me to write it down?
Fritos
for you?
are still good.
No.
Cheetos. Ch sound. Where are you going?
You're wrong.
Back to the store, I guess.
And the draft's not for 2 months, so this is useless.
She is doing what she can for you. She's gonna move him back out to the shed. Walt in his dang undies! He's always in them! We need like a compilation of Walt in his undies. Because there's just, it'd be like a 5-minute video.
I don't like it. Violation of the workspace.
He would love working nowadays.
You want to do something?
Yeah, let's hang out.
Like what?
Water damage it.
Go karts. Yeah, there's a track down by the.
I want to be Jesse's friend. I want to go go-karting.
fun.
That sounds awesome. Oh, he's trying to distract himself.
Actually,
He's just trying to use Walt as a friend. Look how...
kind of a meeting.
Look, he's actually so, like, nervous. He was actually trying to hang out with Walt just to distract himself.
Is there anything we should talk about?
How's your eye? Anything we should talk about?
Oh, neither of them are sharing anything. Dudes just don't like to share stuff with each other. I guess it's the vulnerability thing they don't like.
Getting the shit kicked out of you? Not to say you get used to it, but you do kind of get used to it.
I also feel like it's a very humbling experience, and it like kind of puts you back in your place if you step out of line. I feel like everybody should experience it at least once in their life. It's like a rite of passage to being a human.
Nail salon.
This man and his nail
It's
salon.
perfect for money laundering.
Come on,
It's a high
Saul.
volume, cash preferred business.
We're getting the car wash.
Didn't you already try that? Yeah. You took a run at this Bogdan character and he wrestled you into submission with his eyebrow.
It's always the eyebrows, the main character.
You just sit back, relax, and let a professional take over.
His bodyguard.
That's for me. Can you use your bathroom?
Just say yes, the man has to go to the bathroom.
Sure.
So if the guy won't sell, he won't sell.
I think he just lacks the proper motivation.
Motivation.
Threaten him? We're gonna threaten Bogdan and his damn eyebrows?
Attitude adjustment.
She's saying it so nicely. So
This
sweetly.
one, she's a keeper.
Walt's like, I already lost her.
We don't want to draw any unwanted tax attention.
How about an ICE raid?
We are not getting a bunch of poor, innocent people in trouble.
And also, you're going to need him after you take over. How about terrorism?
What? What do you mean?
I've seen some real Islamic comings and goings over there, and turbans pulling up in vans and stuff like that.
You
Bogdan
can't.
is
That's
Romanian.
not. That's gross, Saul. Come on. You can't do that. Terrible idea, Saul. What the hell? You can't just say that.
I mean, there's got to be dozens of car washes in this area. Who says it has to be this one?
I do. I say it has to.
Why though?
Why?
I just do.
Oh, she's hiding something, or there's something she's not saying.
I don't like him. He was condescending to me, rude about you, and I do not like him.
So she has a personal vendetta, a grudge.
Number one rule is don't take things personally.
What do you mean, rude about me?
You weren't man enough to face him yourself. That you had to send your woman.
I'm going to go on record and say this is a bad idea. Now, I
this
advise
one.
against
It's this one.
We're doing it. Good. We're gonna run Bogdan out. Bogdan.
nonviolent, unsuspicious way to purchase the car wash that protects the innocent and doesn't cost $20 million.
Saul, come on. It's gonna be difficult for him. We gotta.
Can I answer any questions?
Spoons.
The owner is quite the collector, one for each of the 50 states.
Puerto Rico is technically a territory. So no basement.
No basement.
My brother's in the Peace Corps and we'll be back for 18 months and...
Actually, I have a handout for you.
Hank doesn't even know she's doing this.
I'm Stephanie Doswell, by the way.
Charlotte Blattner.
So I just told him point blank, you're my husband, but you're 53 years old. This job has just gotten too stressful and difficult, and it's time to quit.
She is so good at coming up with lies and selling them.
When were these floors redone?
2 years ago, and the counters are brand new.
Travertine.
It's very interesting to see how similar Skylar and Marie actually are, but in kind of like a clever way. Like they're crafty. She stole one of the spoons. She's a thief. She's stealing. I actually jammed my wrist going go-karting like this because there were people like around me that didn't know how to drive and they were telling them to slow down. And they're like, no bumping. Like these carts, you have to sign a waiver and stuff, no bumping. They slammed me, literally T-boned me into a wall. and all the weight went into my wrist. Like all the impact, I had to go to the hospital and stuff, all because they couldn't drive. Made me really mad. That hurt a lot. He doesn't care about items. He has all the money he needs. People are just banging around? They got aggressive. This is not lighthearted anymore. It's intense and gross. I feel like it kind of represents how his mind's getting. He's just ignoring it. I feel like it's a great representation of everything that's going on in his mind. And he's just keeping it at bay. Marie had another open house.
Very European feel. I lived in London for years, so...
I was stationed at Upwood in the 60s.
Oh, here we go.
Right downtown. But we were almost never there. My husband is an illustrator, so we traveled...
Oh no, she's gonna confront her about stealing the spoon.
That was before my youngest, Lucy, was diagnosed with endocarditis. Is she
Here
all
we
right?
go.
Your daughter.
Oh no, the lighting on her. She's gonna beat her up. Yeah, she's gonna beat her up.
I know you stole that spoon.
What spoon? What are you talking about?
You're a thief.
You better just back off. My husband is a DEA agent.
Oh, I thought he was an astronaut or an illustrator.
You know what, Fatty?
You are so
Oh.
lucky. You're not going anywhere.
Let go of my purse.
Let go! Oh my God! You
She's
let
gonna
go
steal
of it!
stuff.
Let it go!
Stuff is gonna come out that she stole.
Go!
Marie. When she's stressed, she steals, and Hank is stressing her out. Uh-oh. Marie was arrested.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Start from you're where?
Mm-hmm. The deterioration of the relationship is making me so sad.
Are you seriously doing this to me again? I'll make a phone call. Just sit tight.
The officer spoke to the homeowners, and they're not going to press charges.
Good. I won't either.
So,
She
we're
is
good to go.
very proud, very strong. She's not going to break down until it's... Never mind.
Marie, you want to go home?
It's taking such a toll on her.
Marie?
Oh, I feel so bad for her. She is doing everything she can to be perfect. And her outlet is thieving and stealing. And she's just gonna get more help from her husband, who clearly doesn't value her anymore.
Yes, it is important. Thank you.
What does she think of?
Sorry. Same as before.
Is that Bill Burr?
This is not right. You cannot shut me down.
What is Bill Burr doing here? What the hell?
This is a mistake.
The runoff.
Where is Gary? He will tell you my soap is very good, very green.
No, your soap is not the issue. It's your filtration system. You're going to need to replace your system entirely.
Do you know what cost that is?
I understand it's a hardship. If you get going immediately, your downtime shouldn't be any more than 4 or 5 weeks.
Why does Bill Burr look younger now than he does in the show?
What laws did I break?
What laws? Several.
Tell me exact specific laws or I refuse.
Specific?
Right now.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
I knew he was a plant. Friggin' knew it.
Part 13 states, whenever the disposal of solid waste or hazardous waste presents
an imminent or substantial endangerment. Chapter 53.
Subchapter 1.
Section 2606.
Satisfied? Was that
specific enough for you?
Damn, he's a plant. Skylar. She is so clever and resourceful. I didn't expect her to end up being a character like this.
You hardly touched this.
I'm not hungry.
Rice pudding is delicious.
I'm not hungry.
There's some cinnamon on it.
I don't eat it.
She's giving him attitude back. Because you treat her badly. You're projecting on her, Hank. I wish he realized that. Who's this?
Hey, Marie. How you doing? I'm here for Hank, actually.
Hank will be thrilled.
Her house looks so dark, too.
We have a visitor.
Oh, Jesus.
So, rock collecting?
They're minerals. But yeah.
See? He ate the rice pudding. He was just trying to say that to get under her skin.
Actually, I could use your help on something. Homicide, possibly drug-related.
He's
you want my
giving
help on
him
the case?
work, so he stops. So he gives him something to do.
You ever come across a guy by the name of Gail Bedecker? Someone came along and shot him in the face. We found a notebook at his place. It's filled with scientific formulas and chemical purchase lists.
What is this, some sort of a charity
What?
thing?
I thought your expertise could be useful here.
take this to Steve Gomez.
I give this to Steve Gomez, and all of a sudden it becomes a DEA case. What good's that do me?
It's beneficial for everybody. Hank needs to get his confidence back.
Whatever.
Thanks, man.
That's what I do.
He's really down on himself.
It was a good try.
I think we wait.
Skylar, it has been 5 hours.
It's in the shot. He's gonna call.
It was a great idea, but it didn't work. So why don't we simply chalk it up as a learning?
There it is. There it is.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wolowitz. $879 was the original offer, but that seems high to me now. Now I'm offering $800.
No.
Because you're an unpleasant person, Mr. Wolowitz. You were rude to me and disrespectful towards my husband, and the market seems much softer than I thought, so that is my final offer. I'm sorry we couldn't make it work. Goodbye.
And he'll call back. She knows what she's doing, Walt. Trust.
$79,000 less?
We don't want to arouse suspicion by not trying to get a good
No,
deal.
look,
She
I
has
get
a
the logic. I
point.
do, but you just went too far with it. You're calling him names?
I didn't call him names.
She's good. I wish I had that confidence. I wish I could be like that. So eloquent with my words as well.
It's time to move on, okay? I'm gonna call Saul.
She's getting a little nervous. She's a genius.
Hello, Mr. Wolowitz.
She is a genius. This girl is a genius. What the heck?
Thousands of all over the world and on boats coming right for us. Scared of burning up in cannibalism. To me, the things are
This house was beautiful before. I feel like this is a long
It's
shot.
not
but I
a
feel
joke
like
that
this-
you're gonna get squeezed right.
I feel like this house is a direct representation of like the deterioration of Jesse's mind ever since Walt showed up in his life.
Really deep with the cement, way down inside the ground.
He's just letting anyone in the
Yeah,
bitch. Hey, money!
He doesn't even know why he's doing these things anymore. Dude, he's gonna get busted. Getting watched and stuff.
2 clean cars and clean money.
They're very complimentary. Originally, we thought that they were just like normal suburban family.
Really great work.
Just normal mom and dad. They're clever. They're crafty. They know what they're doing.
Oh my God, this is truly amazing.
Yes, well, it better be. $320 a bottle.
What? How did you pay for it?
Cash. I paid cash.
How did you, an unemployed school teacher, pay for it? How do you explain it? We're broke, remember?
How did they buy a car wash then legally?
I'm asking you to be smart.
I paid cash. That's it.
FBI open up's about to happen.
Look at Watergate. One little piece of duct tape left on a
my
door
God.
brought down the President of the United States.
What? I'm Nixon now?
Yes, you're Nixon.
The devil is in the details. One slip up in our story, that could ruin us.
She's so smart. It's crazy.
Fine.
Gotta destroy the evidence.
I am very concerned about what sort of distraction that could be.
We have a motion and a second on the floor to grant the appeal.
EBC and the Luton.
We have a motion and a second by Councilor. All those in favor?
This proves that he was right all along, and that it's much bigger than he actually thought originally. Dang. So I just finished watching the most recent episode of Breaking Bad, and I felt like this episode really kind of focused on Hank and Marie's dynamic, their relationship. Honestly, if I were Marie, I would do the same exact thing. Not the thieving and lying and going to all that stuff. I wouldn't do that, but like, she is trying to be upbeat, uplifting, positive, supportive of Hank, and he just keeps shooting her down. I like getting to know the characters more, and I hope you guys know, like, I don't hate Hank for what he's going through. Like, I sympathize with Marie completely, but I also feel horrible for Hank, because think about it, he's sitting there, he's laying there, he feels like he doesn't contribute to anything. No character is bad, no character is good, and that is the beauty of this show. This is not Jesse. This is a man in a freezer. Oh, it's Mike. That is Mike. That is Mike. We cannot get into an accident with all this meth in the car. No way.
No.
Oh, you're in trouble, man. He's like, damn, I gotta deal with this today. I love how he didn't get the goods involved. Oh my God. How did that not hit him? I would stay hidden. I would stay hidden. Stay hidden, please. Please stay hidden. Mike was so real. So real for that. What do they think, the Terminator's in there? They don't have to do that. Is Arnold himself going to emerge? Who do they think is in the meth machine? I mean, the meth van. That must be disgusting, stepping in all that. ASMR meth van raid. How is he gonna get out of this one? There's no way he's gonna survive this. Never mind! Mike is a G. We should have known that. Oh, we're in Mexico. There's Mexico filter. Mexico filter. Oh, we got shot? Oh my gosh! Ah, that's disgusting! Oh, that looks so real. I don't know how she's able to like sleep in the bed. You know, her husband used to be there. I'd be like, the memories, I'd be heartbroken. I'd be crying every night. That would be hard to do.
Gambling destroyed my life. It was like a robbery, only I was the thief. The lies.
He is so annoyed for being here.
One more.
He's like, I don't have to be here.
One more spin, one more roll of the dice.
I love the almost like dirty look he's giving her. He's like,
Marie,
trying to sell it.
Tonight's the night.
Okay, so first I assign point values, correlate to the effect of removal.
Just play. You're taking too long.
What? You don't think it behooves me to be able to explain any of this?
It behooves you to be a pro. That's all I'm saying. That's the fiction. So chop chop.
Don't chop me. Whether to double down or not.
He's gonna be terrible at this.
11, yes, double. Hit it. Becomes a hard 15.
Okay, let's see what I got. And 21.
He's gonna bomb it.
No, you know what? I'm in recovery. I shouldn't even be playing. And that is the fiction that we should be sticking to.
I agree with Walt there. You shouldn't. You're in recovery.
You're right.
Yeah.
We're not leaving anything to chance. We got a lot of ground to cover.
Script.
Bullet points. You really want to try to sell a DEA agent some ill-prepared, half-assed, full-of-hole story about how we suddenly have enough money to buy a car wash?
Oh, we're telling Hank?
The next logical question Hank will probably ask is, where
How
are you
the
getting
hell
the
did
money?
you get the money?
To which I'll say, we want to tell you the whole story. It's a doozy, so hold on to your hats.
That sounds natural.
Do you like that?
No. That sounds horrible.
Sure.
No, that's so bad. Oh no, it's bad. Hold on to your hats.
Just make sure to really hit the cancer, really touch on the fear and despair.
What is she, an acting coach? She's engineering an entire social interaction. It's...
Next, I'll chime in about how it affected our marriage.
Terribly ashamed of my actions. Well, I just wouldn't use that word. I
You
would never
have.
say the word terribly.
You have, though. I've heard it.
And why am I so ashamed?
Do I really need to answer
Yeah,
that?
they literally broke... You guys had a
I
divorce
was
because of it.
providing for our family.
You're making meth. You are cooking meth, Walt.
And we both look bad.
Where is the I slept with my boss bullet point? I can't seem to find that anywhere.
For a fired school teacher who cooks crystal meth, I'd say you're coming out pretty much ahead.
I don't want Junior thinking less of me.
At least you won at gambling. I'm just the bitch mom who wouldn't cut you any slack.
Oh, snap. That hit. That's exactly what he probably thinks, which is the sad part.
I'm sorry that I put you through all of this. How's that sound?
She thought he was actually apologizing
sorries.
to her. She really thought he was gonna apologize.
You might look down at the floor with remorse. You just stare down at your feet, Walt, okay? Then, I'm gonna...
He's so bad at this.
We're just so glad we have a strong family to help us through this. Maybe I'll tear up a little.
Everything's gonna go horribly wrong
You're gonna
because
cry?
of Walt.
I don't know, maybe.
When you dab your eyes, you're going to do it with your right hand or your left
It's just
hand?
an idea.
1 tear, 2 tears? How many?
This has to be convincing. I'm doing the best I can here, Walt.
She's just playing it
Lying
safe.
doesn't come as easily to me as it does to you.
Shots are fired. Oh, he didn't like that. Heisenberg didn't like that. That was Heisenberg right there. Oh no.
Hey. Oh, is that actual food I'm smelling? I might get an honest-to-God meal here for me. Your Aunt Marie, she's cute, but she could burn water, you know what I'm saying?
Go show the boys your new rock collection.
It's called minerals.
Yeah,
Jesus Murray, it's a mineral.
It's a mineral collection.
Jesus Murray.
That's rhodonite, okay? It's manganese in a silicate.
What makes it be all pink like that?
It oxidizes.
Wait,
you know, like
that means
like
he's
rust.
gonna start getting a.
He's gonna have an oxidation state of between -3 and +7.
He's gonna start having like a little bit of a background in chemistry.
Check this out.
The meth.
I've been working on
Oh no
something
no
here.
no no
Doing a
no!
little,
Oh, they're actually gonna share. He's sharing.
Put that in over there.
It's not a dead body.
Oh no, nothing like that. No.
What are we looking at?
All systems are go. Are you sure?
Gale. Is he really singing Major Tom
man.
right now?
You can't make this stuff up. That, my friend, is Albuquerque's public enemy #1.
All right, Gale, get it. He's good. Gale is a performer.
We're just so glad that we have a strong family to help us through this.
Holy shit.
Oh, she's good.
How much did you win exactly?
It's enough to buy the car wash.
I can totally get a car for my birthday now.
I'm terribly, terribly ashamed of my actions.
It looks scripted.
Would you excuse me, please?
Wow.
But he's not even acting. He's just devastated about something else. Oh snap! He's going through all the files. Honestly, I feel like. Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Hey, whoa.
Oh.
Thought you might have fallen in there. You know, Walt, if you can always bend my ear, right? I mean, if you ever need to talk, or I'm here.
I feel like Walt might use that
Thanks, Hank.
to his advantage to like get a hold of the notes.
Same goes for me, you know, if you ever want to bounce anything off me, casework, anything.
I mean, we're definitely not talking, bathtub crank here. This is a big-ass operation. Say he's my guy.
Your guy?
There's this mystery man I've been chasing for the better part of a year.
Heisenberg.
Cooks the purest meth that me or anyone else has ever seen. Goes by the name of Heisenberg.
No, my gosh. He is getting so shook.
He's writing about phenylacetone cook, right?
Yeah.
Pretty rare these days, but it does jive with the blue stuff I've been tracking. Hey, let me show you something.
He's gonna show something that's gonna
Right
like
here,
almost
here
incriminate
at the
Walt a
top
bit.
says, to WW, my star, my perfect silence. WW.
That's oddly specific.
Woodrow Wilson.
It's definitely Woodrow Wilson.
Willy Wonka.
Or Walter White.
Walter White.
Stop! Stop! He's like accusing. He's like accusing him.
WW.
Ah, here. Yes.
He's an artiste as well.
It's a poem by Walt Whitman. Your WW.
That is he is so slick. He really is. He is.
Walt Whitman, huh?
You think this Gale person is your Heisenberg?
Yeah, I think so. God, I wanted to get this guy.
It looks like you did.
Me, personally,
Maybe you can.
What about the person who killed him?
APD's problem, not mine.
Tim says they got some fingerprints they're trying to ID.
Jesse!
Jesse! They're gonna find out you're the murderer. Walt's gonna see all of this, huh? It must smell rank in there. It looks like it would smell disgusting. Like, I can't even come up with the words. Like, just musty and, like, gunky, you know? Like, garbagey, but, like, a thick garbage smell. That's what it would smell like.
Go ahead.
What the hell? We have pressing business to discuss. Gale's murder is being investigated, and I have it on good authority that they found fingerprints at the scene.
Not mine.
How can you be so sure?
All right, your brother-in-law's got such a hard-on for me. The cops would have found my prints within 5 blocks of that place. They would have picked me up by now.
Did you pick up the casings?
No.
No.
Will that identify him? Well, it gives them a gun, right? This is like me trying to, like...
From the beginning, you drove there.
I'm a
drove
details
over there,
bitch.
you went to
I
his
love
door, right?
details about everything. So when I have a convo with someone and they don't give me details, it's like how it feels trying to have a conversation.
Knock or ring.
Did you knock or ring?
Knock.
He's forcing him to go through all the things, the emotions, the feelings. He was trying to repress.
Did you say anything to each other?
Who wants to make $100?
You can't avoid it forever, Jesse.
What about my brother-in-law? He suspects Jesse, and hell, he knows Jesse is involved in the sale of blue meth.
But if he goes after him, I'll sue his ass for police brutality, harassment, assault, and 16 other things. Goose egg, butt kiss. That's what the cops got. I wouldn't worry about it.
Why is Saul so funny? He's such a character.
Should see his house. He has actual hobos living there.
He has a hobo house.
When did this stop being a business? Why am I the only person capable of behaving in a professional manner? I mean, how can I protect anyone? Family, Jesse, myself.
My name never comes up with those guys, does it?
Always looking out for himself. Priorities.
This is a last resort back pocket kind of thing, but if you really got to protect yourself, disappear. Poof.
What about his family?
Poof. There's a guy who can make it happen. They call him a disappearer. You and your loved ones can vanish. No one would ever be able to trace you. I mean, there's no coming back.
Got to be something else that I can do.
You could be strolling through security at the airport on your way to visit your grandma or aunt.
Wake up, bitches!
This guy's
And
still
then you
going.
get waved.
Yo!
Oh, hey!
Hey, will you make sure there's pizza here when I get back?
I can do that. I can definitely do that. But as far as the financial situation, you know.
Hang on.
She's gonna see where all the money is, and it's gonna, or someone is. That was a bad idea.
Percent chance.
Hey.
See, he saw that. He went back to the back room.
Get some dipping sticks too, yo.
Yeah,
He's leaving.
I can definitely
He's like,
get
yeah, I'm
dipping
gonna go look.
sticks. All right.
I don't want to watch this. I don't want to see this at all. I don't know how Jesse can be so shot enough to leave it in his house. That guy's gone. He does have hobos living in his house.
Smoke it up, bitches!
He's gonna see the drawer open. I'm gonna scream. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Man, that's Sonic, alright? I'm getting more and more stressed with each second that this episode goes on, and I don't know why.
Wake up. Wake up.
He escorted all the hobos out already.
Downstairs now.
Where's everybody? I invited your guests to leave.
Someone's crying, though. Mike found the guy with the bag of money?
You know who this is? He stole your money. That $78,000 or so look familiar? This is it. That's it. Thanks. You want to know what's next for Little Miss Pissed in His Pants? No. You sure now?
You're gonna kill him. Is this the part where I'm supposed to beg you not to do it? Is that what your little show here was all about? You're on thin ice, you little
He's
shithead.
blown off the
You know
deep
that?
end.
You ain't gonna smoke that dude in there. Because you went through the trouble of putting a blindfold on him.
Clever. Clever. Sees right through him.
Let yourselves out.
Well, now they're gonna have to kill him.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Gus, we have a little bit of a problem.
Mandine.
What can I do for you?
It's Pinkman. He's become increasingly incautious, and that Walter won't like it. But something's got to be done.
What if Walt does the off-the-grid thing for Jesse?
You better be ready in 2 minutes, because I am right outside your door. Jesse!
Jesse, we need to cook! Jesse! How have the neighbors not, like, caught wind of any of this?
You
unlock the door that way.
You know that.
Why is this song going so hard, though?
Jesse!
Jesse has gone missing. Did you buy a new TV? It went straight to the voicemail last time, remember? Oh, now it didn't. He has been kidnapped. I miss the 2000s when you have the flip phone. You don't have to press a button to hang up. You could just close it. That's like so satisfying. That's like a satisfaction thing that it's a luxury we don't have anymore. Everything else is luxury, but there's something about snapping your little flip phone closed.
Where is he?
Mexico? Because we got Mexico filter. I assume that's where they just scare you until you...
Gonna ask where we're going?
You're better. No.
Nope.
He doesn't even care if he lives or dies. Dang, Jesse. I'm really worried. I don't think... If he didn't grab his phone, he didn't grab his passport. We're not in Mexico. You can't just end like that. So this episode of Breaking Bad really emphasized the idea that Jesse has flown off the rails. Like, he doesn't care whether he lives or dies. He didn't care if all of his money was stolen. Jesse's real bad right now. So I feel like this entire episode really emphasized that, and bullet points was Skyler talking about Walt and his gambling addiction and buying the car wash, and Walt's like, that is the least of my concerns right now. Now Walt is aware that Hank is like onto him and has a lot more information than he previously knew. And I feel like Walt's almost gonna try and use that to his advantage and try to get closer to Hank to get more information, but I don't know if he's gonna be like suspicious about it. But the fact that like that scene where Hank looked at Walt and he was like, WW, Walter White. And like you could tell he was kidding, but he was still a bit serious. And Walt like picked up on that. And he immediately, I don't know how he did it. He is so smart, so clever, and he completely dispelled that thought at all. So I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna handle Jesse. I don't know how Walt's gonna find Jesse or what's gonna go down, but it doesn't look like it's good for Jesse. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!